First. Adverts started for 90 seconds. Adverts have ended.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, Kangaroo, Mother Quacker, Akikals. Good evening, everybody. How are you doing? Hope you're doing okay. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. It is mining day. There is an Omber deposit relatively close to us, so we are starting there.
Ray, when someone asks you if you're a god, you say yes!
Mother Quacker, I would just like you to know that you're my first streamer ever that I've subbed to 2 months in a row. Oh, thank you very much. I have an honor. It's very kind of you, sir. Thank you very much. It's always nice to hear things like that.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
Right, I need to use your fitting. Go towards you a touch. Despite assuming that I don't want streams very much, so yeah, you changed the habit a bit for me. Okay, that's cool. But it's always good to see what other people are doing. I mean, you don't actually have to directly copy them, but you know, just having a bit of a nose, see what's going on, see what they're up to. It's always a bit of a nice, is a bit of a check out. Hello, Jessa. Good evening. So, my kneecaps. Is it the same knee you hurt before and you should have rested, like I told you to? He's been busy. There's only Umber left. Oh well. Umber type 1 left, rather than any other Umber. Most likely. Oh dear. What are we going to do with you, Kentucky, huh?
I don't know, Smeghead.
That was good timing. Commander Rockape, good evening. Welcome on in. Sinatra. Good evening, Mr. Sinatra. How you doing? And fuck it. Good evening, fuck it. How are you doing? Excuse me. I was asleep before your stream ended last night, under the weather today. Ooh, that's not good. Okay, for corporation. Hope you're feeling a little... I hope it passes quickly. And you feel a little better soon. But that meant staying home today that I got onto a 225 billion keepstar kill. Cheeky bugger. That's Stoffel's intro.
Jude, Rain, what do you want to do tonight?
The same thing we do every night,
Speak of
Pinky.
the devil.
Try to take over the world.
The Pinky and the Brain.
Hello, Stoffel. Good evening, good evening, good evening. How are you doing? Oh, it's an idiot as Philpool. How exciting. Arf. How are you doing? How's tricks, everyone? Full of pork belly. I ate so much, couldn't stop. You've ate so much pork belly, you have a pork belly. This is the way of things. There we go. But there is plenty of Omba being mined today. You made 2 Discord bots. The AI is taking over. Taking 45 is now just AI, and he's reproducing. It is Mining Fleet Day, so if you fancy on mining fleets, come on down, come and join us, come and see. Also, it's marbles. Exclamation mark play if you wish to get into the marbles. Well, look, and we have dungeons. Come and join the dungeons. There's dungeons too. Come over to my stream. We have dungeons.
The asteroid is depleted.
Du, 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 du.
The asteroid is depleted.
As my skills going to die. 20,000 there, and I've still got precursor. I'm still doing precursor Dreadnought 5. I'm not entirely sure why, but I just am. This is one of those just big list of skills that to do. Whereas you're on auto-targeting missiles. Oh, did I not have you? Did I not have those? Okay. Zingdonus, welcome on in. IUP, I missed you there. Hello, welcome on in. Eggs up in the in-game channel if you wish to join the mining fleet. I have made a Discord that has the bots in it. So now you're making a house for the bots. So they have someone to live. It's definitely been taken over by the bots. Techie is Borg. Resistance is futile. His biological and technological distinctiveness will be added to the collective. Will the bots be able to pass Discord's forthcoming bullshit age verification measures? It's the way a lot of life's going at the moment. Hot Galactica, welcome on in. Exclamation mark play. Ooh, boss fight. Foggy McFoxtrol. Nice. We should be fine. I have many pieces of equipment now. I have lots and lots and lots. It is quite something. I picked up one of those legendary OEM boot sets.
I might just put a knife in. I think that's a really good idea. See if it works. Oh yes, it goes in beautifully.
So the bots run off something called Doctor. They're Cybermen. They're Cyberbots. Confirmed. Do we need the help with the boss? I mean, the Queen's more than willing to help. Very good stuff. I like it.
Depleted.
Docker. Well, ruins is a joke, doesn't it?
The asteroid is depleted.
So I named it Doctor. Much better joke. I don't want to go meet up with dockers. I don't know where they've been. Spending the entire days down by the docks. Ooh, weird. Definitely go on and go a website with them on. I mean, what you do in your free time is entirely up to you. Don't get me involved. All the salty seamen. Oh, exactly. Mr. Bugatti EU! Hello! Welcome on in. Exclamation mark play for your... I'll start relatively soon. Booker and Sinatra. Any emails? Have you got an email? Because I ain't got an email. We're just here in time to talk about the Salty Seaman. Heydocker.com, where you can meet the docker of your dreams.
Good morning, Bud Smeghead.
Hey, Nobas. Good evening. Good evening. Good morning. Good day. Exclamation mark play. Get yourselves into the marbles. Lego, hello. Lego, hello. Lego is joining us from 2 channels today. We found some umber to mine. I might go to. There is an average Kernite and umber one system away from this. I don't want to keep hopping from one to the next, to the next, to the next. I might just call it here and go back to the first one. We were streaming last night, yeah, and I was very confused because I got exactly 21 million ISK come in last night. And I thought, that's a strange number. What was all that about? And it was a bounty prize. I got exactly 21 million from bounty reward. I mean, I suppose it must happen occasionally, but you know, all those bounty prizes, 3.7, 3.8, 8.9, they're all random numbers. That's exactly... I mean, that's technically a random number as well, but it's exactly 21 million. I just thought that rather interesting. Yeah, that was Talos one. Right, that's a fair point. Yes, of course, I did a Talos right at the very end, didn't I? Yes, don't ruin my my interesting thought for the night. I don't have many these days. Should have left me in my blissful ignorance. Hey, Comrade Soul, good evening. Exclamation mark play. Get yourselves in. You and your pork fat belly. Coming in with your common sense and logic. What surprises being given out to peoples? After we beat the fog patrol. Another dungeon. Exclamation mark play 2. The ads will be starting pretty shortly, and then we will go and get things properly underway. Critical success. Oh, yes. I had to re-equip because I still haven't gone to Amar and picked up some mining lasers or mining crystals for the Kernite on the Umber. I need some coherent crystals, and I don't have them. Also need some other crystals as well, like general crystals. Canvin, good evening.
Adverts started for 90 seconds.
I'm terrible. Excuse me. It has been a long one today. I did doze off in bed for a little bit of a nap for an hour. Was for the start of the stream because I was feeling particularly exhausted. Ooh, someone just want a nice helmet. Exclamation mark play if you want to win the giveaway.
The asteroid is depleted.
Asteroid is depleted.
We have him on radar. Changing vector. Instruments locked on.
Evening, no fair.
Adverts have ended.
Oh, itchy. So what some people do is they leave jump clones and ships down here, and then just jump for the day and jump back at a later point. Oh.
The asteroid is depleted.
I should get a nice bit of chunk of umber out of this anyway. I'm sitting on 17 million umber at the moment. Not massive, but some. Whereas up there, it's quite far for me. That's fair enough, mate. Understandable. But like I said, some people have left jump clones and other bits and pieces down here with ships and equipment and bits and pieces. Ooh, excuse me. And in a shuttle, 35 jumps doesn't take all that. Got my first mining badges, as I saw on the Discord. Go try and forward a second one and stash it over there if you're here near you for next week. Cool. Well, we'll be here next week. Plans not to change. And should be the same as otherwise. Exclamation mark play, get yourselves into the giveaway. We shall be doing, I shall pop on over to the marbles directly.
Is depleted.
I think this asteroid belt is actually going to last a very little amount of time. Zerticus? I do have some around, but that's extra farm. Or maybe, if I remember, I'll get Hulk down there. That's fair enough. Well, you're welcome if you can make it. Put it that way. It is an open mining fleet. People are all welcome. You get to keep what you mine. Do with it what you like. Heavy water is always welcome if you want to donate anything. Otherwise, there is no cost. Hey Clay, good evening. Exclamation mark play, we will do the marbles pretty shortly. I'm just going to clear this belt out before we do. It won't take very long. There's 4 of us mining it. Alchemist, good evening.
The asteroid is depleted.
Okay, 5 rocks left. It's just warm. 73 degrees C on the CPU temp. I got absolutely soaked on the way home. It was chucking it down when I left the tube. Cats and dogs, mate. Cats and dogs. Poodles everywhere. Yeah, big poodles. That's avoid stepping in on poodles. I'm gonna do the orbiting. Whee. Exclamation mark play, get yourselves into the marbles. We're going to have a little bit longer whilst we finish off this pile of rocks. Exclamation mark play. Uh-oh, we're out of rocks now. Hey Cabell, good evening. Gillibees, good evening to you too. Exclamation mark. Exclamation mark play. We're nearly done with this set of rocks. Now we'll move on to the next one. Sleepy. Wow, 3 of them. That's spicy.
The asteroid is depleted.
There we go. Rocks all munched. We are going to go back to our normal stomping grounds.
The asteroid is depleted. Active.
Power slide. There's no rocks left. All the rocks are gone. Bye. Can't quite move just yet.
Warp drive active.
Alright, thumbs up.
Ready, guys?
Let's do this. Leroy Jenkins!
Hello, James. Welcome on in. Good to see you. Exclamation mark play. Another dungeon. Exclamation mark join. Alright, we're just about to finish mining. How did you end up with Omba there? Should that not be in your mining hold?
Warp drive active.
Nice. You got the long one. Nicely done. Hello, DPI. Welcome on in. Oh, Good afternoon, SK. What's wrong, mate? Good afternoon to you too. The salvage train has failed 20 times. I suppose it's technically possible that it will never succeed, but you know. I suppose it's possible. They're not attacking me. There we go. Big boy's here. Hello. Got it exactly right this time. There we go. Right. Do a quick scan now. 6% chance and it's T2. Send it back to Amazon. Yeah. It's failed. Terrible drain. Oh, I didn't do the thingy and I haven't done the whatnot. Oh my god. Oh my god. Right, now mind the lops. There. There should be a skill to slow the boost cycle time to match your boost duration. Yeah, it is kind of like, at the moment, I'm using like twice as many boosters as I necessarily need to. But I'm not really min-maxing that much, just like this, yeah. Hello, DLC Smacker. Welcome on in. Hello, Morgan. Good evening, good evening. Right, let's get these marbles underway. Exclamation mark play. Get yourselves in. We're going to head to the marbles now that we've got set up in the new system and we're doing some stuff there. So, we are currently playing a marble mill down through the centre, over the top, over through the splits. Centre splits, days in the middle, goes up the escalators. The outside ones get fired into these big tubes. The centre one ends up in here as well. Down through the centre, through up some more escalators, down through, split into 4 tracks in total. Some more lifts, some more water wheels over the bubbles, into the bucket with the pegs in it, and then into the finish. Exclamation mark play. You've only got 60 seconds to join from now. Get yourselves in. We've delayed already long enough. Exclamation mark play. Jethro Leroy, good evening. Exclamation mark play. Welcome on in, welcome on in, welcome on in. Looks yeet-tastic. Well, we'll see. 20 seconds left. Exclamation mark play. Get yourselves in. If you're not sure, type it again. Can't do any harm. So if you want to join the Indian mining fleet, feel free to we go down through the outside, down the outside, over the top. No Fear is currently in the lead. Drops the way all the way down. No Fear comes down through the centre of the marbles, bounces off on the pegs, and is down through the centre. Zeticus and Killer Bees IUP have taken the far line. Booga AU and Fukit are taking the near side. Clay, Hot Calicoco, and Stoffel are hot on No Fear's tracks. Everyone's landed in the funnel. So no, IUP bounces off the outside of the funnel. Unlucky. So does Lego. So does DLC Smacker. And Kempfin. And James PKR. And Morgan nearly lands it. But not quite. Overshoots the funnel and nearly lands it on those tracks further on down. But not so lucky. 19 of you left. I have no idea who's in the lead at the moment. It could be all over the place. Yes, unfortunately DLC, he died. Erisava? Welcome on in. Killer Bees looks like they're in the lead, but Fukit, Boogar, Zindonus, Zeticus are also hot on the heels. No Fears there, Commander Rocket, Cavell, Motherfucker, World Record Marble, Akaz, myself, Clay, Hot Catacoca. But as they come down to the final track, it is between Zindonus, Boogar, Killer Bees, Zeticus. It's all to play for. Who's going to knock it in? It's almost a dead heat, but Killer Bees takes first place. Congratulations. Well done, Killer Bees. Now we're looking for 10th place finisher, which is Akikaz. Mr. I'm never here to claim my prizes, Kaz. Somebody just fired up into the middle of the sky. That was DPI. DPI, unfortunately, didn't finish. And is Zalatra the last marble? Zalatra's the last marble. So, prizes are as follows. Killer Bees wins a spin on the wheel. Congratulations. Barely a hundredth of a second in it to Boogar. Unlucky, guys. 10th place goes to Akikaz. 50 million is Richer. And last but not least, Zalatra wins 18th place from Master of Charms Cerebral Accelerator. Zalatra says, pass it up. So, Jester776, you are one Master of Charms better off. So, IGNs from Killer Bees and Jester. I've got Akikaz's. There we go. Perfect. Thank you, guys. Find the station. There we go. Switch on over to the giveaway wheel. Find the right window and give it a spin. I'm working from home tomorrow, so hopefully I'll get this filled up. I'm blue now, just like Nightmare. Oh, you are? At least according to my screen, you are. Ooh, you've been yourself a skin. Congratulations. And we're going to the beautifully coloured skin wheel, and you can spin that one instead. Ah, nice! A Vindicator Resplendent Coil Skin, courtesy of Caldari Prime Pony Club. That is very cool. Might have to pay for a Vindicator to go with it. I can't afford one of them right now. We have this ship with this skin as well. There we go. That's what you've won. You've won yourself one of those. One of that skin for that ship. That was a limited edition skin that only came out. Was that Chinese New Year this time last year? Last year was the year of the snake, wasn't it? So yeah, we got a little sort of rotating set of lights and other bits and pieces. It's very cool. Stock confirms it came out this time last year. So enjoyed that. It's a very nice skin. I've got the full set. There comes there's another one for there's another one for the Vigilant and another one for the Daredevil. I want to say Daredevil. The real Daredevil. Daredevil. I was right. So yeah, there's one for the 3 main ships. Very nice. Another dungeon. Like you are now 50 million in ISK richer. And then finally, Mr. Justice Megs. Let's get you your Moo, my dear. How the devil are you? I hope you had a good stream, nice long stream earlier. Good to see you. Right, I've got backing up streaming again. Very happy to see that. Shame I was at work, but still very happy to see it.
The asteroid is depleted.
How do you want to look? How do you want to look? So hopefully that helped. Right, let's go and find ourselves the Master at Arms Cerebral Accelerator. There it is, there's one. Type of Goose Street giveaway. 1 Master at Arms Cerebral Accelerator for Justice Makes. There we go. Prizes have been dished out. And it's mining day. Hello all, how are you doing, Moo? Hope you're doing okay. I just bought that ship, Megathron. That's not the Megathron, that's the Vindicator, which is the Serpentis version of the Megathron. It's a bit more expensive. You're doing. Well, it's good to see you streaming again. Greatly appreciated.
A
Thank you, IUB. Very kind of you. Chicken nuggets. Yes, chicken nuggets goes hard. We like chicken nuggets. We always like steaks. As far away from here as possible. It's a bit quieter compared to the other one, yeah.
Started for 90 seconds.
I don't know if I can change it. I can override the volume on each individual one, so I can change them. That's a bit better. I'm gonna test these things. Okay, that's better.
Adverts have ended.
Like I say, I can override the individual volumes, so if one of them is a bit quieter, just let us know and I can boost the volume on a particular alert. As it seems, I can customize the volumes a little bit closer. Right, so it is Tuesday, a mining stream. Very chill, very relaxed. We're just going to be out here crunching rocks and chatting nonsense. Coffee time, be right back. No worries, Stoffel. He needs to get the stomach working on that massive peak of flesh that he has just consumed. Oh, good point. Remember your free SP, everybody? I completely forgotten. Thank you very much, Nofair. There we go. What is that? That doesn't appear even there. There we go. Apparently I have one thing in my redeem queue. I swear I have more than that. That's interesting. He's got loads of stuff in his redeem queue.
The asteroid is depleted.
Yes, that's a very good point. No, that's a good point, No Fear. You are correct. As long as one of us remembers, then everybody remembers. DPI might be joining stuff off coffee. Right, you're doing fine. Don't mind that one. Oh, the boosters are happening. But I have to get called for a work emergency when it's raining. Different charges of ions in the air. I don't know. Don't even know where I was going with that. What's in the fleet hangar so far for today? We have currently 33 million in the fleet hangar for so far. Not too shabby.
The asteroid is depleted. The asteroid is depleted.
Oh, I'm going down.
Asteroid is depleted.
I'm going down asteroids right now. It's okay. I'm staying. I'm at home 3 states away. Okay. You had to make your own coffee. What you should have bought was a very large thermos of the coffee that he made, and then you could have kept that in your room. And then you would have his coffee. Absolutely fine. Let's bring a large vat of coffee with you, home with you. Let's do it this way. Alright. Right, there we go. And I can pin that one to that one. There you go. Pin the message to the top of the stream. Exclamation mark IDC. If you want to join. You're doing mining, that's fine. I'm just orbiting the ship. Oh, right, so I'm not in the office tomorrow. Louise my wife has an appointment around the same time as Alex's pickup, so she's going to go to that. I'm going to go pick him up, which means I'm at home, but that's fine. It's good for me. Got no problems with that. Saves £7.60 tube fee going in, plus having to buy lunch there. Still have to eat something, but I don't have to buy lunch there. forget to hydrate everyone.
The asteroid is depleted.
And remember to grab some drink on the way home as well. So I've got drink. What's everybody else up to tonight? You're not mining? What are you? Why not? But also, what else are you doing if you're not mining? We're trying to get home through Nullsec without being murderized. That's always interesting. Good luck with that. Muting up to lurk. Be back later. Happy stream. No worries, Mother Quokka. Thank you very much. What's my shopping list? Shopping list. Gamma Abyss. I still don't have the right ship for that. Ship tree. I'm gonna buy some other ships, wasn't I?
The asteroid is depleted.
I've got all of those. Got that one. Don't want that one. Got that one. Cool. I think that's fine. What else do I need? I need some more of these. Attributes. Coherent ore processing.
The asteroid is depleted.
All those. There we go. Just to make sure I keep my little shopping list up to date, because I'm not in the same region as the nearest trade hub. I like to make sure that I've got all the bits and pieces I might need. So Vlad, welcome on in. What are we mining? We are mining just some rocks in HiSec. Nothing particularly exciting, but we do it every Tuesday as a bit of a group exercise. So anybody when able to come down. I provide the Orca with all the boosts, and you just provide a mining ship, and you take home what you mine. I've had a new ship that I love, and I'm very sad that I can't get that exact ship in a bigger version. What's that, Zeticus? Welcome in, Saint Blood. Good to have you here. Broadsword. Ah, okay. Zoom camera in. Okay. Oh yeah. I mean, I know he's talking about the broadsword, but I thought it was quite funny. Maybe not. The broadswords are very good.
The asteroid is depleted.
There's the broadsword is. Am I not thinking of the right one? Am I not thinking of the right one?
The asteroid is depleted.
Wait, there. I was about to say. Thought I was in the right area. With the triangle. It's not a hack. It's the hick. The Moonion's the hack. Just like 2 days ago, I've been trying some mining, got the blueprint for the Omen, so I've been trying to ninja mine in nullsec space. Good luck. There are some ships there are some mining ships that can fit covert cloaking devices, which might be a little bit safer. So if you are training, you might want to train in that direction if mining's the thing that you enjoy. We need a breach a bit bigger, just flying scaffolding, but more. That's fair enough. Yeah, prospect would be that if you're wanting to do covert mining, then the prospect is probably the best thing. That is true. There's a PvP event on at the moment as well. Fortunately, they can only target you once. Otherwise, they don't get any extra points. But that doesn't stop somebody else that's not hit you before coming out and targeting you. You can't just keep shooting the same person over and over again and keep getting points. Yeah, so if you have a look on the ship tree under the mining ones, under ore, there's these 2 expedition frigates. And this prospect one here can use cloaking devices, which obviously means that, well, not obviously, but means that you can be a little bit sneakier when you're flying around. Kaz wants skins. More skins, please, boss. More some skins. Give me them skins. Right, I'm going to grab a top up on my drink. I shall be right back. There we go. But you're all welcome and come and join us, St. Vlad, if you want to. We've got an Orca that's providing boosts, so you'll mine more, and it'll be able to take home more ore. It may not be as cost effective as the stuff that you get from nullsec, but still good. You could always join a Nullsec corporation as well. And then you can join a whole team of people that will be doing mining, and you'll be relatively protected. So that could be a thing. Yeah, so guys, keep an eye out for, like Stoffel just said, keep an eye out. There is a PvP event going on at the moment. Basically, there's going to be a chart of the people that... Oh, it's going to be on Zkill, which is quite interesting. PvP are going to use Zkill to help track the overall numbers. And basically, they can get... People get points for blowing you up. But you can only get 1 point per ship type. Is it 1 point per person? I can't remember the exact details now. I read it yesterday. PvP Fest. Ooh, that's really big. Didn't know it was that big. Ugh. Go away. There we go. Fight your way to the top. PvP Fest. So solo, uniquely piloted, and individual ship. So the person in overall that finishes first in the overall leaderboard will win 12,000 Plex. That's a pretty crazy amount of Plex, to be honest. Also, the local leaderboards for High-Sec, Low-Sec, Null-Sec, Wormholes, and Pochvan will also win 6,000. So here are some examples. This is my play out. I kill a Rifter owned by Joe in High-Sec, 1 kill. A Rifter owned by Joe in Low-Sec, no kills, as you've already killed. No point awarded, as you've already killed Joe. I kill a Rifter owned by Roger in Low-Sec, 1 kill awarded. I kill a Catalyst owned by Roger in High-Sec, no kill awarded, as I've already killed Roger. I kill a Catalyst owned by John in High-Sec, 1 kill, and so on and so forth. So basically, you can't... You just get basically 1 point as it goes along. So each the people that are playing this can't shoot you multiple times and get multiple points. They can only shoot you the once. Just depends on how many people are participating in it. Don Rico, welcome on in. Roger. Waterwick. It was kind of wild. I had 2 separate players show up in different asteroid fields that I was mining and try and kill me. They're both with separate clans and tags. Yeah, Nullsec is just whatever. Nullsec is Nullsec. It has no law. It is lawless. It has no laws. It basically means that unless they're green or blue to you, they're going to shoot you. Which is in itself relatively nice, because at least you understand where you sit. You know that in Nullsec, if you see something in the local chat, you know, your little local chat here, and you've got a list of all the people that are in your system, you can keep an eye on that. And if anybody turns up in that little list that isn't hasn't got a little blue, purple, or green symbol next to them, the likelihood is you're going to get shot at. If they find you, of course. Sugar! Welcome on in. You're trying to mine 4 megasite. Yeah. That's fair enough. Got some umber earlier. That breaks down to pyrite and oxygen.
The asteroid is depleted.
More dungeon. Aha, did I get there in time? Yes.
The asteroid is depleted.
I get to fight Stoffel. I was quick enough that I was on exactly the screen, so I was just able to grab there. Where's my YouTube bot doing?
The asteroid is depleted.
I know what's going on with my YouTube bot. It's decided that it's not talking to YouTube anymore. Pause. I'm nearly up to 100 followers on Kick. I have 93 followers. That's kind of cool. Thank you, everybody. I hadn't quite realised I was on so many. There we go. All the drones done.
Ads started for 90 seconds.
Zalatra's down to the red. Could do a little bit more. Zalatra keeps missing. Ah, 10 damage. Oh, he missed again. That's not good, Zalatra. Why do you keep missing? Oh, I missed as well. Zalatra gets a hit in. I miss. Uh-oh, it's turned the other way now. Yes. I am victorious. And I got an uncommon shield. Yay. That was worth the effort. It's gonna give me a legendary piece. Thanks.
Adverts have ended.
Look for the Tangier extension to create your avatar and start a dungeon raid. You can join existing raids with Join. Why is YouTube not YouTubing? I'm not worth it around there now. YouTube's very fragile. It doesn't like being messed about with. We're live on YouTube, that's the main thing. And therefore the VOD will go up on YouTube as well. That's the main thing. Yeah, I'm less worried about YouTube viewers. I mean, if you want to be there, that's absolutely fine. But it's more to make sure that the VOD gets uploaded somewhere. Astro Callis, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome on in. Hello. Welcome into the channel. Good to see you. We're just having a chill mining day today. Nothing particularly exciting. Anything interesting? Anything else I was going to look at? Well, today's skills. Manufacture an item, destroy capsuleers, contain... we can manufacture an item from here. We could do a bit of industry. What jobs do I currently have live? Deliver some freight containers. Exciting. I've got plenty of heavy water there. Let's have a quick look. I did a couple the other day. What have I got? Tons of stuff. Loads and loads and loads. I got 50,000 my equipment, preservation, and laser efficiency. Equipment preservation, laser efficiency. I'm going to do some laser field optimization, and there we go. So I have some. I've got some bits and pieces on the go. Some more charges for the minings. That seems to make a lot. That seems to make sense. Also, that means the dailies have been done on this character. Oh no, I've still got to do the jumps. Derp. So the dailies haven't been done on this character. That's a complete and utter lie. I'm not going to do the jump now. Just need to do one quick jump later, and that'll be fine. Okay, for compression. You, on the other hand, maybe I'll do some scanning on you. I don't know. That's the career program. I'm getting slow. I'm slowly climbing to the mid-tier one. I haven't done virtually none of the Soldiers of Fortune stuff, apart from blowing things up, losing ships. Although, surprisingly, I haven't done any of this. Shield HP, armor HP. That one I'm quite surprised that I haven't done. That one should be relatively easy for me to do. And he needs to kill 75 enemies with the cruiser. That one obviously doesn't go out in cruisers all that often. Webify capture ships for 30 seconds. It's all capture ships. It's all against other. A lot of it's against other players. He hasn't done any mining or research or distribution. He's done a lot of manufacturing or refining. That's because he donates most of his stuff to someone else or things. So, but there's definitely some extra skill points there if I wanted them. So we're doing alright. It's just chill, relaxing. Nothing.
The asteroid is depleted.
Okay, random. Sorry, just sending a quick message. Just something that was on. I thought I needed to remember to do it now, otherwise I would have forgotten. Terrible for that. I don't remember to do something. If I don't do something when I remember to do it, that's it. The chances of it, unless I'm lucky enough to remember it again, got no chance. No chance. Oh. I'm running out of crystals now. Down to 1 crystal. And that one's 15% damage. That one's okay. So that's okay. How do you make these? You need RAM electronics, a standard crystal, and hypersynaptic fibers. Snazzy. How do you make these? You just need some Noxium. Fair enough. Nothing particularly crazy then. I don't think I'm going to get particularly industry related. Not on this tune anyway. Oh.
The asteroid is depleted.
There we go. Up to 47.7 million in the account now. Not doing too badly. I haven't had any tickets in ages. Exclamation mark join to join the dungeon. We shall have another marbles giveaway a little bit later as well. So that will be out there. Zap zap. You get 90 seconds. Is it 90 seconds? 40, no, 45 seconds. You get 45 seconds after the dungeon is announced.
The asteroid is depleted.
To join in, so it's pretty quick, but that's as long as I can actually make it. You can't make it any longer than that. 45 seconds is all you get. Ah, cool. There was a random person in a venture mining in the same system. I just invited them to Fleet, but they're in Drunken Beaver Mining Corporation. So it's a corp, we know.
Is depleted.
You can never go wrong inviting the Drunken Beaver. That is very true. sounds like a pub in... That sounds like the perfect name for a pub in D&D. You walk into town and the local inn is called the Drunken Beaver. Perfect. Is Zalatra doing some of the fleet ops that I've seen pinging out? Are you in a void? Are you in a Kikimora at the moment? How did I know? I need to get me one of those. Considering how much I love Trigvalian ships, I don't have them on my Nullsec character. I really do need them. I'm winding down very early bed again tonight. That's fair enough. I was absolutely shattered after work today. I honestly, I know I used to work, 8-hour days plus however long commutes and all that type of stuff on top. Less than 10 years ago. And I go into the office now and I'm exhausted. After one day, I'm shattered. I look back and I go, how the hell did I manage to do it a whole week? True, I didn't have a child then. But even then, it's like, even on the days where essentially my wife's sort of taking care of him for the most of the time. And I sort of just come in and sit with him on the sofa. After I get in from work and stuff. It's just... I'm like, where did the energy go? I had it not that long ago. I should still have it. Why is it gone? I suppose I do put a lot of energy into streaming, which is something I wasn't necessarily doing before. Not so much. Why is the rum always gone? But yeah, there is. But yeah, it just feels like I've in the last 5-10 years I've just lost energy. I don't even know where it went. I said that to my doctor as well.
The asteroid is depleted.
And he was like, he's like, how are you feeling and stuff like that. And I was like, oh, I just feel like I'm always tired. I just feel like I'm just constantly tired. And I told him, I said, like, it feels like my get up and go has got up and gone. Leondus. Nice. As a 42-year American, I feel you. Yeah, but it's just, I'm 43, so we're not very far away from each other. Get your iron and thyroid checked. You're probably right, Commander. I know the ADHD is, when the ADHD is worse and the anxiety is worse, that I get much tireder much quicker. It's almost like that nervous energy is draining me. But yeah, it's definitely, you're not wrong. Commander Rockate, you're probably not wrong. I do need to get some of these things checked. But I do have blood tests relatively frequently. I wouldn't say they're very often, but they do like to check my blood every now and then, especially when I'm having... Because I'm still being seen for endocrinology after my treatment 10 years ago. They still like to monitor my testosterone levels, which means I get bloods taken once every 6 months or so. They may not be specifically checking for iron and thyroid, but you'd think some of those types of things would show up in the tests. Yeah, I'm sure you're probably not wrong. Vitamin D is probably very, very low. Maybe some vitamin B12 or B something or other as well. Could try and just take a multivitamin. See if that helps. Yes, I can. He says, literally looking at it right now. Test results, imaging, hospital results. Just going to eat kids cereal with all the extra vitamins in. Or active vitamins. I must admit, last one was in September last year. TSH. No, not tested. Not tested that time around. Oh, TSH in August 2025. So just over 6 months ago was in range at 2.1. And ferrite. Ferritin, in range at 68. I get tested for lots of stuff. There's a lot of blood tests there, and you can see some red. There's some reds in there where I'm out of range. It's a bit high usually, rather than low. There are a few that are low though. Related to my treatment. My iron was 19, should be between 30 and 300. Wow. Maybe it is just generally a little bit low. It's not something that sort of shows up all that much. But yeah, just a little bit low, just generally low. Not helpful. It's usually my bilirubin that's bad. Yeah, my bilirubin's well over. Yeah, but bilirubin level is over. That's my acid reflux, which I know is a thing. Chat where I worked had vitamin B issues. Yeah, my wife gets vitamin B jabs once every 3 months or so, and she's now getting vitamin D ones as well. That's partly due to her mobility and digestive issues, which she's got loads of problems with.
Adverts started for 90 seconds.
But it's always worth double checking, making sure you get yourself checked out. Just make sure that you're all good.
Is depleted. The asteroid is depleted.
About 10 years ago, I nearly lost nearly 6 stone over 6 months, and it turned out my stomach was blocked by my spleen. And ridiculously powerful vitamin D tablets was the fix. How the hell did that work? Was your spleen enlarged because you couldn't get enough vitamin D? Is that how that worked?
Adverts have ended.
There we go. Yeah, okay. So your spleen was swollen from an infection and your body wasn't able to fight it due to low vitamin D. Okay, that's interesting. The whole squadron, RAF regiment, got exposed to chromium in Iraq in 2003, was on Sky News again last month. Lovely. Get super... Might get poisoned, but you get super shiny insides. Vitamin D tablets works much better than the SSRI tablets. Well, if the antidepressants and anti-anxiety medication doesn't work, just try vitamin D instead. Rock Ape is a RAF regiment gunner. Oh, okay. Makes sense. Told me I couldn't eat because I was depressed rather than depressed because I couldn't eat. Yes. Not helpful. My main issue is usually because I usually comfort eat when I'm really depressed. I'll just graze and snack. I'm sure antidepressants will help with heavy metal poisoning. Ooh, exactly. Heavy metal might help with antidepressants. Help with depression.
The asteroid is depleted.
The Hulk mine's so fast with boosts I keep missing compression. It is almost literally you want to compress basically after every cycle. So it never gets too full. Almost. That's also why I'm using. I tend to use the. I had the advantage of using the Hulk's fleet hangar, so I can essentially just dump stuff in it. So the fleet hangar is holding most of the stuff in it. And it's got a 40,000 capacity, and it's only got 389 1,000 meters cubed in it at the moment. And then I can sit here and compress, and then when my cargo hold gets a bit full, I can chuck the compression in, compress stuff in the fleet hangar.
Is depleted.
Same stuff as that Aaron Brockovich film. I'd never seen that film. Must have been. It's supposed to be quite good, but I've never seen it. It gets worse with us reminding because I'm over 2 KUs with it all compressed. Yeah, that's fair enough. That is true. Like I said, I got a bit of an advantage where I'm essentially chucking the compressed stuff into the Orca. Which does help.
New donation from Craigenix.
The asteroid is depleted.
Wow. Craigenix. Hi, I don't know you that well. Tried to contact a mod to ask, never got a response. Just a small creator, nothing special. I hope this helps with your stream. I returned to Eve last week after 4 years away. Communities, everything. Good luck. Thank you very much. That's extremely kind of you. Thank you very much, Sakura. We are, yes, that's going to go towards donations at the moment are going towards a Elgato Stream Deck, so I can have that plugged in and use that as a bit of a control panel. So thank you very much. That's going to go straight towards that. So thank you very much for doing that. That's greatly appreciated. Wow, thank you. Hello, Focal. Welcome on in. Demohedron's here as well. Hello. Hello, all is well? Yeah, we're doing all right. We're having a bit of a mine. Everything's really good. Got a nice. I just got a very nice very generous donation towards my Elgato Stream Deck. So that's gonna be very handy. Wow, thank you. That's very kind. That's progressed us quite nicely on that, actually. All we need is a nice little sail right now, and we'll be looking really good. Yeah, have a look now.
The asteroid is depleted.
If you want to come in and join us with the mining, more than welcome. Just !IGC to join the in-game channel and X up in the in-game channel, and I'll drag you in. Oh, I'm not paying attention. Excuse me. There's not much left on it, to be honest. I think it's. I was literally looking now to see if there's a sale on, because that might be enough. Right, sorry, apologies. Thank you very much. That's extremely kind of you. I've gone a bit, yeah. Sorry. Braining. I used to use marquee thing, but it was only a small purchase. Thank you very much, No Fear. That is, all the little purchases, everything will add up. So thank you very much. Grey Raiden, how much is left of the goal? It is, I think there's only about, it's about a certain percentage, but I think I set it 175 and I hit 160, so it's about 15 quid, I think. Funky mouse for you, didn't know both mouse buttons and alt zoom mode. Okay, fair enough. Whee! Yes, 1-5. No, you don't have to. It's absolutely fine. Oh, you don't need alt either. It's just both. It is literally just both. It's just both mouse buttons. I don't think alt actually does anything. I know right button does that. So Cray, what do you said you're a creator. What do you create? I'm intrigued. Scan. YouTube, Twitch, but I make intros and banners. No, that's fair enough. We are mining though. How are we doing? What have we got in here? 59.9 was 60 mil. We're basically at 60 mil now. In game. Yeah, no, that's fair enough. It can be a bit. I suppose the other problem is as well is there is a lot of bots and other people that come into channels.
New donation from Craigenix.
Thank you very much. That's 70 quid you donated. Thank you. That's very, very, very generous. I do greatly appreciate it. It's very unexpected as well. It's taking me back a bit. But thank you. we will go and get ourselves we will put that money towards a Stream Deck. So I will have a Stream Deck to start controlling a few bits and pieces. So thank you very much for that. That's very cool. Wow. Huh. I still get that now. I still get that sort of. I never really expect anybody to actually spend any money. So when they do, it's always a little unusual. So I do greatly appreciate it. Yeah, I know, no fear. It's a bit weird.
Stop crying and enjoy, please. Thank you, Smeghead.
I'm not crying, you big moo. But thank you. Hello, Moo. How are you doing? Welcome back. Moo is playing trading card game shop simulator today, where you take on a shop that does trading card games. And you have to collect all the cards and sell all the bits and pieces and all the stuff and fixing things. So yeah, lots and lots of. If you can catch her streams, please do. Please do. I always try and have. If I'm leaving the house for the day, I always try and have Moo's stream open in a window, ready for when she goes live. Always. Already brought Omega and stuff for Eve, going to get back into it, but it'll take me time since I have a lot of stuff, assets, and I'm a bit lost. Got a friend trying to help, but he said you got like 1 trillion assets everywhere. I went, okay then. So yeah, I mean, I think if you're going to try and get back into Eve from having not played it for a little while, just try and do what you remember. Try and do what you remember enjoying doing. We are doing supermarket experiment. Okay, that's right. So what, supermarket simulator? I'm working from home tomorrow, so I will be here and watching. For sure. Oh, nice. That's kind of cool. How stable is the multiplayer at the moment? Is it worth it, or do people keep dropping in and out? I'm happy to log in and assist if I have it. Okay, we will find out. Fair enough. Well, I'm happy to log in and assist wherever I can. Even if it's just running here and there and putting some stock out. Help keep things topped up. I got my ordering day. It's ordering day tomorrow. I'm gonna raise all my orders. I was doing a bit of training today for when another promotion comes up. So learning what the merchandisers do. So if a merchandiser job comes up, I can say I can do that. I won't need any training on that. I can do that straight away. Because I'm at that stage. Uh-oh, you know what that means? Or more work. to be honest. It's not as if I get a lot of it as it is. Don't tell my work there. As long as they want, yeah, I will happily cover for people as long as they pay me for the cover. I was a shipbuilder industry guy. Seems I was part of Organised Alliance, but that's all gone. So currently, friends just help me create a corp and just trying to help me move stuff. I don't know. I'm sorry, just lost step by step. It's all changed. It has changed, but a lot of it has stayed the same. Take your time, find your feet. There's no harm. Yeah, probably can try and consolidate a lot of your stuff into similar places. That'll definitely help. Make it, you know, like sometimes when your desk is a bit too messy, and you're not entirely sure where everything is, and you just need to sit down and just go, all right, okay, pull everything tidy together, just sort it all out so it's all in one place. I mean, I look at my personal assets and I look at this lot and go, oh, that's too many. And it's not even off one page. I'm sure Stoffels goes like, he could have my screen in vertical, an ultra-wide vertical screen, and it still wouldn't reach the bottom. This is all the stuff he's got lurking around somewhere. And the longer you've been playing the game, I'm sure the worse it is. Mine is just probably child's play in comparison to some people's, and I'm certain of that. That awesome moment, you get a company-wide email reminding you to use all your holiday by the end of Feb, but your manager refuses your request because no one gets holidays in Feb. Yeah, it's Vasilov. Fortunately, I make sure that, having been the manager that then has to squeeze everybody's holidays in at the end of the year, I make sure that I'm not in that situation. Because it bugs the hell out of me. 200 plus stations. Wow. But the Cray Raiden, if there's anything that we can offer advice on, anything that any questions that you've got that your friend can't answer, or you just want a second opinion on, feel free to ask away. That's why we're here. That's one of the reasons why I stream, is to try and help people. I mean, I enjoy the feeling of helping someone. If it's answering a question, helping with a fit. Even if I don't know the answer, there's plenty of people in stream that can help. So, or at least I'll ask them and they can give me the right answer. Ironically, been running logistics tonight. 30 stations cleared. Nice. Yay! Helping! I do like helping, though. When I was... I just tell new people to run T5 missiles in a 20 billion kilo like me. Okay, Jethro. Don't worry, just do crab beacons. It's absolutely fine. All you need is a capital ship, lots and lots of training, and all of the bits that goes with it. It gives me the feels too. Yeah, I like it, and it is like one of the better jobs that I've had, or the jobs in real life jobs that I've had, that I've felt where I've achieved more, is when I've been in a position that I can actually exercise that helping. Like, as at least one job where I was a trainer, I was a coach, so my entire job was to help people like learn more, do their job better, do it easier. And some of the other jobs that I've had in the past where I've been able to manage my time better, not have someone manage my time for me, and I've been able to develop people. They've been the better jobs that I've had. Lob is on Badeo. Lob is on Badeo? Los Lopez-Ompado. Cool. Never played the game. This game has a casual loop. Never played the game. This game have a casual loop. I can be a minor or builder, looking for a relaxing MMO where I can just be a random. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. So this game is free to play. There is a couple of ships that you can do free to play wise. And yes, you can come out into an area space, find a belt, do what we're doing right now, which is mining some rock, and then get hold of some blueprints and make some bits and pieces, and then sell them on the market, and then go and mine some more rocks and do that. There is a limit on what you can do for free.
For 90 seconds.
But if you enjoy the game, then you could sort of drop it. Then you could start. You could go move from Alpha to Omega, which is the paid version, and then that gives you a few more ships. That gives you more ships you can fly, an unlimited amount of skill points that you can train, and you can move on from there. If you're not enjoying the game, then don't do that and stay as an alpha so you can hop in and out whenever you like. There are some events where it does pay. You do get well rewarded for logging in every day, but it doesn't have to be every day. I reckon if you could probably get away with quite easily logging in for every other day, doing a bit every other day, and you'll be fine. All you need is skills and a dreadnought, and all the weapon skills and tank skills and money. Then they're simple, exactly. And then you need another account to make sure that you can do the Sino bit and all the other bits. It's great. I might join your Discord at some point. I can't play about my friend in the UK. He's in Canada. I'm in the UK. Well, we're in the UK as well, Gray. So absolutely fine. Yes, more than welcome to come into the Discord. You can ask questions in the Discord. That's the easiest way you can probably get hold of somebody's attention as well.
Adverts have ended.
So, because I can always answer the Discord wherever I am, whether I'm at work or not. Obviously, if I'm streaming, then the easiest way to get me is come into the stream. But, yes. Otherwise, Discord is probably the easiest way of getting somebody's attention. I agree, No Fear. You're probably right. Although ammo is usually a good thing to do. Ammo is the one thing that people get through more than anything else. And there are certain ammo types that people use more than other types. And if you base yourself out of the right type of station, in, say, Caldari Space or Dodixie, for example, or that type of area, you can definitely you could do some mining missions or distribution missions, earn some LP and turn that LP into some like faction ammo and stuff like that. I realise this is probably a little bit further. I'm just putting ideas off the top of my head, to be honest. I don't expect people to understand what I'm talking about necessarily. Well, I expect the regular players to understand. I don't expect the new players to understand what we're talking about. But yeah, there's a number of options. But yeah, well, the idea would be eventually to make enough money that you could buy Plex and Plex your account. But giving me ideas though, yeah, it's true. I used to. So when we were based in a few jumps away from Dodixie and Fracor, the missions, I used to run the missions for Federation Navy, which is the corp that does the trade hub, that owns the trade hub in Dodixie. So not only were we getting good tax returns and good fees, it was also we were getting LP, and I was turning. So I had blueprint for. I've still got them. I've got blueprints for antimatter, large, medium, and small for hybrid turrets, and then I would turn them into Fed Navy use the blueprints, use the LP that I was getting, turn them into Fed Navy ammo. And then I would keep a certain amount for myself and then sell any excess. And it was generating a reasonable amount of cash. Don't know what I'm doing right now, but jumping 4 carriers for me to an NPC station with Beacon or Sino, he says. I'm going, huh? Remember something, but yeah, just watching him jump and then somehow it's like magic. Wow. Well, if he's got a lot of, if he's moving some ships around for you, that's very cool. The structure's unclear. Gambled all last year's ISK on Hypernet. Oh. Don't do that. Please don't do that. Like I was saying the other day, I think I've entered the Hypernet like... That's it. I worked out that I've entered it about 80 times and won about 8%. About 10% all the times I entered. That was kind of pointless.
The asteroid is depleted.
But take your time, Craig. Take your time. Just get back into it at your own pace. There's no rush. The game isn't going anywhere. Your skills are learned in real time anyway, so as long as you've got stuff in your skills queue to learn, your character will be learning even if you're not playing. Last time I entered, I got a bowhead for 60 million ISK. Nice. I mean, if you're doing it regularly enough, I'm sure that eventually you'll win prizes and bits and pieces. Just by sheer odds. I kept trying to win as Zanitra. So I entered all the Zanitra giveaways. I'd say, right, I'm going to put this much ISK into the tickets for a Zanitra and see if I win one. Never won one. I had a bowhead briefly, and it was donated to Mr. D, and Mr. Dangerous D gave it away on his stream. And he was like, I really want that I really want a bowhead. And I was like, well, if you want it, you can have this one, because I can't fly it. He was like, yeah, I'll buy it off you. So I made a few billion ISK, and he got his shit. I genuinely don't regret that decision. Absolutely still fine with that decision. Made the right choice there. Remember chat said, all excavators, Sniper goes in, he'll double it. Scam. Yes, please don't do that. That's a scam. Everybody says that they can double your risk. Just need a bit of, you know, give me $1 million now and I'll give you $2 million back. It's a scam. Something seems to be good. Seems too good to be true. It probably is. I offer halving service. I offer an ISK disappearing service.
The asteroid is depleted.
No, I don't. I never got a Zanitra. I tried a few times. I never got one. Because this character can actually fly one pretty well.
The asteroid is depleted.
Not that he ever goes into low sec or null sec to actually fly one. It would be a hangar trophy, which is why I was trying to win one on the Hypernet, so I didn't actually spend too much money on trying to get hold of one. But then I still wasn't winning one, and I was spending more money, and it was going to get to the. If I carried on the way I was going, obviously I'd get to the point where I could have just bought one outright anyway. So I was like, right, let's not let it get anywhere near that point. Let's stop now. I'm not putting this tuning goons, no. I got my other tune in Goons. This tune will always these two tunes. So this tune here, and the one that's actually my channel name, will always stay in HiSec. They will always be HiSec tunes. They will always be that sort of educational, friendly, big open channel fleet ops types of things, running missions, shooting up stuff, probably doing most of the event type of thing on those tunes, and there will always be that type of tune. Xena Kane and the next support tune that I probably will create very soon. They will be the Goons ones. And I've spent some real world of my wages on like skill packs and other bits and pieces to try and push that forward a little bit as well. Also, I'm using this tune and the money that this tune generates, which isn't much, but a little bit. There is a little bit of excess. I'm using that to fund the other one when she, while she was getting off the ground. Now that she can run exploration, I don't really need the funding anymore, except when somebody blows up my pacifier, but that's different. And Zalacha gave me a pacifier as well, so I didn't really dip out on the actual pacifier, but it was they got pod as well, so I needed to buy all the implants for the pod. That's what actually cost me the money. So unless something significantly changes the game, where HiSec no longer doesn't really have any sort of content in it, which I think would be a big disservice from CCP, but you never know what is going to happen. This tune will always stay where they are. And also this area of space is really good. You can do pretty much every escalation never escalates into low sec. It'll always stay in high sec, so you're never having to go into low sec to do escalations with. I would like to do some level 5 security missions, but again that involves going into low sec. And yeah, I don't really have a lot of. I'd rather be in null, to be honest. I'd rather be out in goon space doing that bit instead. That's much more enjoyable. Even with the gate camp risk and all the other bits and pieces that go with it, it's still much more enjoyable being out with goons than it is in popping into low space, low sec and back again. I don't know what the problem. I don't know how to fix the problem with low sec. No gate camps do get the blood penalty. They do, yeah, definitely. When I'm streaming on Thursdays and Fridays, I should have one of those blood heart rate monitors, because I definitely get charged, and I definitely feel it. But yeah, I think it's a sensible way for me to split the game up when I'm not streaming. When apart from doing say dailies on these two characters, when I'm not on the days I'm not streaming, like Saturday and Sunday, I will spend most of my time on my nullsec tunes, logged in with my nullsec tunes, either going out doing exploration, running mission sites, etc., etc. Because that seems to be it's the better way of earning AISC, in the game. And ideally, it would be nice if the money that this character has donated to my nullsec characters, I could pay some of it back the other way again. So this guy can get some more ships and we can show off a full range of ships on this character. Do missions in a full range of ships, which would be quite cool. I think to make it fun in Null, you have to have the SP to find the fancy stuff or have enough friends. I think it's strictly true. I think enough friends is correct, or at least enough corp mates that you can do it. I think having a bunch of corporation, being in the right corporation, definitely makes a big difference. I think that's definitely the key, and that goes to any part of EVE. If you're not in the right corporation, I think you'll struggle. Being in the right corp does help. I'm in the right corp in the sense that Care Bears doesn't do a lot of Care Bear activity, but being in Care Bears is there's other streamers in Care Bears, and there's a lot of people that have either been here and have respected the fact that they've gone off and done their own thing, like Welsh Delboy, for example. But there is still a decent player base associated with it. So whereas there isn't much activity going on, in fact, I'm pretty sure that I'm the only one that does any sort of weekly activity at the very least in the corporation. It's still a place where people know that they can come and be. Yeah, but yeah, that's more like it. So Stoffel, that's a very good point. It's more of a social club than an actual active corporation. But that's fine. That's good. That's exactly what I want from Nullsec Corp. Oh, sorry, a HighSec Corp. Goons is what I want from a Nullsec Corp. Lots of activities that are happening that you can join in. Even though I was moaning about fits and everything yesterday, it was a bit hyperbole. It's not nearly as bad as I made it out to be. And it is just generally a good place where you can sort of get activities. There's a lot of that type of activity in there. Yeah, Vasilov, that's correct. Moving all my own crap where I was in Pruvy was what I killed it for me because I couldn't fly an Orca or Carina. Yeah. Ew. Whereas the other day, I think it was James helped me. I needed some stuff moved where Goons had moved. And he said, yeah, you'll just send me a contract and I'll get it sorted for you. And he moved it for me. And it was like, oh, okay. It's being in the right corp at the right time. Being able to utilize the skills of other characters. Whereas, exactly, Vasilov. And there is kind of a HighSec level 4 security mission burner sort of overarching group but behind it. So a lot of the people that join Bears do it because they like running level 4 security missions, doing the burners, etc., etc. But that's kind of a solo thing anyway, or at least the burners are anyway. So there's not much requirement behind it. And I'll always take people from chat, people from care into these mining fleets. It's absolutely fine. The more the merrier. We've got, as I've said before many a time, we've got more than enough belts that even if our fleet was 100 people strong, we still wouldn't get through all the belts in the two nearby systems. So there's always plenty of rocks available. We don't need to be precious about some Veldspar. Nice, Vasilov. I think Caroline's done a few similar ones. So if you want any ideas, I'm sure she would happily help. and point you in and give you some suggestions if you wanted any that type of thing. She occasionally organises a battle venture fleet or something. Yeah, sets up something. It's usually exactly the wrong times where I can't, where my real life interferes. Usually. You can protect the Galactica. Okay, one of us in an Orca and a defense fleet trying to find home. Interesting. Ooh, dungeon. So I said to Zalatra, Zalatra is going to get rid of, is getting rid of his equipment, because it looks like you can't get duplicate equipment in Tangier Dungeon. You can get different colours of the same thing, but you can't get the same thing. So essentially, I'm not getting rid of my equipment. I'm keeping it all. And I wanted to see how, basically, if I've got all of the equipment and I run out of equipment to get, whether it forces better equipment on me or equipment I haven't got. So I'm kind of curious. So I'm doing it. Yeah, it's bigger. So that's what Zalatra's doing. I'm doing the opposite. I'm not salvaging it. No worries, Libas. Thank you for the lurk. You just get empty chests. Is that what you reckon? You definitely get empty chests anyway. No, you didn't, Zalatra. In answer to your question. Yes, let me just have a quick look. Sure, I've got a... It's not in that... Oh, yeah, there is. You mentioned that Tangerine can be controlled from Stream Deck. How is that? Stream Deck didn't have an app when I looked. I don't think it can be controlled by the Stream Deck. I was wondering whether it. I think I was wondering whether it could, but I don't think it can. The only thing that you could probably do is essentially set up a button that when you press it, is actually what Lilium Cobra's done, is that she presses a button on her Stream Deck and it automatically types in ! join in chat for her. So yeah, I think that's the only way that you'd essentially be able to. But that's kind of the only thing that you would need to. I don't think you necessarily need to. There is a stream. There is if you go into home and look at your event feed. There you go. I'll show you. If you go into your home where your event feed comes in, and you can see which redeems and everything I've got on, there is a little thing that says Stream Deck Control here. Copy the links below and make a new website action and check the Get Request in Background box to add this profile to Stream Deck. So you can pause and unpause interactions, you can skip them, you can improve mods, decline mods, and skip media share bits and pieces from Stream Deck. But it isn't
started for
an
90
app
seconds.
integration, it is just a website integration. Right. Apologies. I will get there, Mr. Rocco. 1 second. There you go. There we go. And my mining container is full. There we go. Awesome. Yeah, so you can do it. It's not like an integrated app like Lumia has, or anything along those lines. But it is a way of controlling it. But again, that's one of the reasons why I wanted a Stream Deck, which is now possible. Thanks to all the lovely donations from people. Hello, Gon. Welcome in, buddy. How you doing? All right. You get past your bedtime. Why am I exactly? Wait, stupid beavers. Aha. I've been meaning to get back into trying them out again, but I just haven't had the time to sit down and play with it. I don't lie. I sit down and I go, what am I going to do? Oh, you know what? I've got some stuff in Eve that I can do. I'll do that. That's the end of it. It's my own fault. I should make the time. But I'd much rather be streaming in the evenings and spending my time with you lovely peoples. That's much more fun. I need to check out Mr. haven't caught you when you're on yet, Mother Quokka. I do need to. I didn't have I did have you followed. Or if I did, I didn't. Either way. We followed now. On the way? No worries. We're not very far away. I think we're actually in the home station. We're actually in the nearest belt. We've still got a bit of Velspar here to mine out, and then we'll move partly on to the next one. The first one we went to was empty. Completely mined out. First time I found that one mined out. I found this one mined out a few times. Because this one is technically the closest one. Vel needs to hurry up. Velt always takes a time because there's a lot. It has a lot of volume. There's a lot of rock in it. I think this is the best I can do. I don't think I can... I'm not sure. Apart from increasing the range, I don't think there's much left boost-wise. That increases the area of effect. Otherwise, I'm pretty sure my boosts are maxed out. I don't necessarily count fleet compression. I can increase the range at which people can use fleet compression. But that's about it. I can't increase the boosts any further, I don't think. I could reduce the reload generation, but the mining director and the mining foreman ones are maxed out. So it's about as strong as I can make it, I think, boosts wise. Usually stream before you get on. I start around 10 AM US East and stop around 5, 6 to 6 PM. Usually start somewhere in between there, wrapping up when I'm done. Yeah, that's fair enough, Mother Quokka. You stream long time. Industrial Strip 5 would increase the boost strength. Do I... Maybe I don't have that one. That would make sense, wouldn't it? I remember that sound. You know what? Let's have a look. Let's go Orca. Show info. Skills. Apparently, I'm only barely pilotable because I don't have medium drone operation. I've got all of the other skills, but apparently to be an excellent operator I need drones. Not really. That one's already plugged in. That one's already plugged in. Yeah, Industrial Command Ship is already up to excuse me, is already up to 5 on this tune anyway. And yes, we already have the Mind Link plugged in. So that's the one thing on his tune that we've got. We've got the mining form and mine link plugged in. Yeah, I think it's max boost. It says 124% plus to mining module range, minus 46.5% mining duration and capacity use cost, minus 46.5% crystal volatility, plus 155% mining critical success chance, and minus 146.5 residue. I haven't seen much more than that. But it definitely looked like I was at max boost. Someone needs to sell you all strippers. We'll get there. Okay, you set up a new goal now. It's very cool. Thank you. I think the next goal was monitors, if I remember rightly. I was going to try and get a hold of a monitor or two that could be switched to vertical, so I could set that up. Have vertical screens on either side. Give myself a bit more visibility, so I don't have to keep switching screens. It's because at the moment I switch screens on either side a lot. And the idea is to smooth that whole process out, so I'm not constantly having to switch my view. I can click on stuff without having to jump from one to the other. Contempo host, thank you very much, Mr. Contempo.
Contempo Enterprises hosted with 27 viewers.
Thank you very much for the host over on Kick. Welcome, Mr. Contempo. Hope you had a great stream. I use an old 1080p for vertical Discord. It's amazing. Yeah, that's basically what I want. I want a monitor that I can switch to pull vertical. So I got a bit more room. Play with the Abyss again? Nice. How many times did you die? Because I died in Abyss quite a bit. Refresh my username is gone. Granted, I've no deaths, but you're only doing T0s, T1s. That's fair enough. Well, my very first Abyssal, I went in a T0 and died. I just completely didn't have enough DPS with the skills that I had and the fit that I had on my mower to be able to win. I just ran out of time because I just couldn't destroy stuff fast enough, which put me off doing Abyss for a little while. And then obviously when I got a few more skills and a slightly better fit, I was then able to go back in again and do much better. Stupid Twitch. I've done T0s in a battle venture. Nice. This is this is way long time ago. Like a couple of years ago.
The asteroid is depleted.
Getting some fantastic There we go.
The asteroid is depleted.
We're nearly there with the Veldspar. There is only 6 rocks left. Then we'll be moving to one of the other belts. We are getting closer towards the end of the stream. Not there just yet. Is that a Skinner skin? That is a Stoffel special. I'll zoom it in for you while I'm doing this. It is a Stoffel special. It is Stoffel's rainbow range. He does a lot of these rainbow skins available from your local Skinner store. Let's try that one. He has them for many, many different ships. He's gifted me a few, but there's definitely a few that I want to have a look for. That I want some further ones for. Right, 5 rocks left. So he has one for a lot of them. So you go to Paragon Hub and... Can you research? Can't research, can you? But it's gradient. I'd like to be able to search. That'd be nice. Is it still on there? There you go, Rainbow Hulk. Made by Higgs boson. Just yours for the small price of 1 billion ISK. But they are available. Or that one. Well, there's one still available on the store. And there are many other ships that Stoffel has created them for. We can make this one shiny. Clean. There you go. Much cleaner. Much cleaner and shinier. There you go. Wash the ship.
The asteroid is depleted.
Right, booster going off. Compression is going off. As we're down to the last bit. So, and then we will warp to the next mining.
Warp drive active.
I'm gonna send my mining ship there now, so we can warp to Sniper with a Y. Hey, Vec, welcome on in. No worries, Contempo. Thank you very much for the host. Very kind. Skinner would be more popular if it wasn't so expensive to sequence them, but CCP needs their Plex sync. You think the price of Plex would go up because they've created a sync for it, but it seems to be the other way around, doesn't it? Hello, Bernard. Welcome on in. So many Plex sales driving prices down and not many NES sales to spend the Plex on to drive the price up. That's true. Is this PvP? No. This is our Tuesday mining stream.
Warp drive active.
Player versus Planetoid. That's it. You know we don't do a lot of PvP here. I need my boost back, otherwise I can't grab it. There we go. Coming out, warp. There we go. Slowed the ship down a bit. Boosts are up, compression is up. Carry on. The last PvP I saw UK costed in a few billion ISK. Yes, yes it did. That wasn't cheap. Dungeon. Thank you, Zalatra. And Rini, welcome on in. Exclamation mark play. Yes, we got the marble. The marbles is up. Come join. I've picked a. I think it's it's quite a nice looking track. It's one of the community ones as per usual. But come on in. Come join. Marbles! You can win ships, you could win skins, you can win Master at Arms Cerebral Accelerators. I've got it all to give away. Feel free to come on in. Open here. Lots of stuff in there. Well, lots of unsorted stuff in there. 85.7 million. 86.7 million. Another million in there. Exclamation mark play. Get yourselves into the Bubbles giveaway. We should run that fairly soon. Sinetta, hello. Black, good evening. Oh, sword. Somebody won a sword. I feel like some of those are quite quiet now, in comparison. There we go. All good. Mining drones are doing their thing. He still hasn't stopped. He's travelling at 0.4 meters per second. He's slowing down, but he still hasn't stopped. At least if I'm orbiting, it means that we'll stay within range.
Adverts started for 90 seconds.
Adverts started for 90 seconds.
The asteroid is depleted.
Right, exclamation mark play. We are going to go move into the marbles fairly soon, as we're getting closer to 1 o'clock in the morning. So if I get this right, I keep all the common stuff. Once I have all the colours, it will stop dropping it. We believe that to be the case, Vasilov. We're not certain, but I don't think it forces. We're pretty sure it doesn't force better loot on you, like loot you don't have. I think it just doesn't give you anything. It's like the emotes when you have like hype train emotes, where when you get a hype train, if you've already got them all for that level, you don't get any more. You don't get like better level ones or anything. 69 hours to drift 100 kilometers on 0.4 meters per second. Yeah. Is it 0.2 now? 0.2 meters per second. I have legendaries on crashes and I still get greens. What I think what we're saying is that if you've got all of the commons, like you've got all of that, you've got Jade, you got, I don't know, all of the Onyx armor pieces, all 6 pieces. You've got all of the platinum ones, all of the Jade ones, all of the engineering ones, or whatever they're all called, and you've got all of them. And you've got all the commons that were possibly that were seeded inside the game. It wouldn't then go, okay, you don't have this uncommon, or you don't have this rare, or you don't have this epic, or you don't have this legendary. Nice, Electra. Thank you very much, Electra. No worries. You get yourself to rest. I saw. Thank you very much. I'll go and actually have a good look at it after the stream's over. I always like Kiki screenshots. Kiki screenshot. Oh, whatever. Yeah. So what we were saying, Jester, is essentially run. If you got all of the commons that were possible in the game, the game wouldn't then say, "Oh, I was going to give you this common. You don't have it. I'll give you this uncommon that you haven't got." It would just say, "Oh, you've got this one. I was going to try and give you. Tough. I'm not going to give you anything. I won't give you anything then." Because it doesn't repeat the same. It doesn't give you the same piece of armor again. If you've already got one, it doesn't give you the same one again. So, yeah. But I think what we were trying to find out is does it give you another common if the common it was trying to give you already had. So if you started collecting legendaries and it tried to give you a legendary that you already had, could you then force it to give you a different legendary, for example? So is it worth stockpiling them? I think that's the point that we were trying to work out whether that's how it worked or not. Or whether it's literally, oh, I'm not going to give you anything else. If you've already got this piece of armor, you get nothing. Tough. Which seems to be the case. Can't prove it, but it does seem to be the case. Right. 5 minutes to go to the end of the stream. I think it's a good time to move on over. I'm going to stop my mining. You're going to warp in. I'll leave the Orca out for now. So the people can still get boosts, but I'm going to send the Hulk home. Exclamation mark play, get yourselves into the Marbles giveaway. We shall move on over to the Marbles as we speak. There we go. Azeroth 42 regular twisty track. We've got a spiral to start, down into the center, into a split, into a bucket, double height spinner to go through, twisty tubes, into split tubes, into funnel, squiggly. We've got a slow moving brush there into a big open space, Wing Chun spinner, another twisty tube, over the bumps, into another funnel, dropping down into a standard spinner, concentric spinner, peg tube, giggity. Then finally going through another peg tube, into a twisty tube, peg tube, twisty tube, goal! Exclamation mark! Play to get into the giveaway. We're going to start that. You have 60 seconds to get yourselves in. Since you pick on Discord, skills may be handy. Okay, thank you, Commander. Have a look. After the stream is finished. Cheers, buddy. Spaceships! Hello, Valor Viper. Welcome on in. We've nearly finished playing spaceships for today. We're just doing the marbles for the industry. Yeah, I'm gonna leave the Orca out here with the boosts so people can continue doing, and he's still mining some Valspar anyway. 15 seconds left on the track, 33 of you in. That's prizes. If everybody finishes, it's prizes for 1st, 10th, 20th, 30th, and 33rd. The more of you in the race, the more prizes I go out. And yes, I do have the ISK. Alright, down the spirals they go. That's no problem. Like I said, if you can't get a mining ship down here until a little bit later, don't worry, keep hold of the brand easy one and just contract it back when you're done. Right, down through the spinals. Commander Rockape is the last. He really wants that Master at Arms Cerebral Accelerator. But down through the funnel. Black is out first, with Mother Quokka, Don Rico, and Zanetta in there. Demahedron, Jester, Hot Calicoca, Zindonis, Boogar. There goes Commander Rocket coming to join. Yeah, got a good speed. He's overtaken. He's not last place any longer. Down through the first of the spinners. A few people being chucked out of the other side. J.M. Wilder is taking the lead. Demahedron's there. Don Rico, Boogar. Zindonis, Zanetta, Black, Eggshell, Hot Calicoco, Vasilov, Morgan, Mother Quokka, Stoffel. I can see. J.M. Wilder with Boogar in second place. Zindonis in third. Black in fourth. Eris Var, Demahedron, and Don Rico, Fulco, Zanetta, Stoffel. As they move over the brush, Jan Wilder is out first, nice and clear and easy. Into the Wing Chun spinner, gets spun around. He's inside it. Boogar takes the lead. Zindonis with Black in second and third places. Over the bubbles they go. Eris Var in fourth place. Demahedron, Zanetta, Fulco, Vasilov, Jester. Commander Rocket has caught up from the back of the pack and is now in the top 10. Zindonis makes it nice and clear through that spinner. Black is in second, Demahedron's in third. Hoisted by the concentric. Oh, Erisvar is gone. Didn't take the... And Fulco. Too fast out of that drop and falling off to the side. So is gone. My username is gone, has gone. Zindonis and Zanetta nice clear of on the split track there. Vasilov and Boogar carrying some speed into the 4 spiral tubes in a row. Lazy Booful is gone as well, I'm afraid. Sorry, Lazy. It's between Vasilov and Zanetta for first place currently. Demahedron's in third, Boogar's in fourth, Zindonis in fifth, Akikaz sixth, Jester seventh, Commander Rocket in eighth. They're coming into the final. Vasilov makes it through. Straight through to the finish. Congratulations, Vasilov. You win a spin on the wheel. 10th place goes to Black 666. Congratulations, Black. Now we're waiting for confirmation of the final finishes, but also the Wall of Flame has started and is moving slowly down the track. Bernard and Valaviper are in last places at the moment, firing there. There's 8 marbles left on the track, 6 marbles left on the track. Captain Crunches comes through, myself, Killer Bees is there. The Wall of Flame is catching Valaviper and Bernard. Can they finish, or will they claim the last place finisher prize? Where's the Wall of Flame? Is it catching? Valaviper has been obliterated by the flame. That means Bernard finishes in last place. Congratulations, Bernard. So, the prizes are Vasilov. Congratulations, you win Spin on the Wheel. I see your IGN, thank you very much. 10th place goes to Black, 666. 50 million in ISK. Kevin in 20th place, also 50 million in ISK. Enjoy. And Bernard wins 28th and last for a Master at Arms Cerebral Accelerator. Enjoy, everybody. Let me just sort something out. There we go. Right. So, Kevin, thank you very much. Black 666, very much. Bernard and Kites Injured. That's everybody. Thank you very much, everybody, for your IGNs and your prompt typing. Now, when I take that information and put it into giving everybody their stuff. Right, first contract. Glide Shinza wins a spin on the wheel. Everything's in Jita, so let's head over there. Let's move on to the giveaway wheel. Oh, can't see it. Where are you? There. There we go. Now you can see it. Quick spin. Let's see what you win. I need some items from Tangier. Hopefully I get something in this dungeon. No, Mother Quokka. See you tomorrow too. And it's going to be a skin as well. You win a skin too. Nice. Today everyone's decided to avoid winning a ship. Skin Wheel says... Ooh, a Thrasher Luminary Zenith skin. It's courtesy of Stoffel the Honey Badger. That's very kindly noted by Stoffel. There we go, that contract is up. Let's give you a little bit of a zoom in so you can see what it looks like. There you go, Vasilov. That's the skin you want. Gold and sort of green. Golden green. Shiny. There we go. Contract has been accepted. Fantastic. Thank you very much. Right. Bernard is in last place. I will give you your Master at Arms Cerebral Accelerator while I've got the contract screen open. That is on our usual stomping grounds over in Shima. So you have to pop over to here and grab it at some point. It doesn't go anywhere, so you're not going to lose out. I'll start up Cerebral Accelerator. There we go. I got one back again, which means I've now got an odd number. It's just slightly annoying. Nobody claimed it. There we go, Master at Arms Cerebral Accelerator. That's all yours, Bernard. Enjoy that one. Right, down to the 50 million ISKs for Black and Kevin. First up. 50 million ISKs for you. Sniper Grizz stream giveaway. There you go, Black. That's all yours. And also, Mr. Kevin. There we go. 50 million ISKs to you too. Sniper Grizz stream giveaway. Enjoy! That guy gay. Sheesh. I did ask Booger. I think you were taken up. You didn't get. You haven't got an email yet from a certain company. I did wonder. Not yet. No, that's fair enough. I did wonder, but I thought I'd ask just in case. There we go. Let's remove that one from the wheel. Give the wheel a quick save. We'll save that one anyway, just in case. Right. Thank you very much, everybody. I'll pull for those of you still in fleet, I will pull in the Orca shortly. But everyone's out having a mine, so that's absolutely fine. What? I just lost. Okay, that is actually the screen that I wanted. Right, we're going to do a raid, aren't we? No worries, I will have a nice sleep. We'll be back out in... I'm not sure what tomorrow's going to sit like. Tomorrow could be a little bit different, we'll see. I might have some plans for tomorrow. That isn't the usual. So tune in, if you'd like me, because it may be a little bit different to what you're expecting on this channel. Or at least for those of you who haven't been around for a while. You'll see, Gone. You shall see. Right. Thank you. Let's make sure we got a raid up. Nobody's claimed one. We have a raid target. He has it. He's given us some nice prizes and some nice bits and pieces. So, and he's back streaming again. So I think it's a very good place to go. Mother Quokka, thank you for the sub donations. Craig Enix, thank you very much for the £70. That is extremely generous. Astray and Aerosfar, thank you very much for the follows. And Contempo, of course, thank you very much for the host. Different glasses. Yeah, that's what it is. I'm getting new glasses. Right. We're going to go on Raid Locaval. He has supported us on a number of times. He's back streaming again. He was doing Abyssals. He's in Care Bears as well. So, many, many different reasons we can raid him. I should be back again tomorrow. Same time, usual place. Maybe something slightly different than what you're expecting. But until then, look after each other, guys. Fly safe, and I shall see you all again very, very soon. All right.